Welcome, adventurers. Welcome to another Grumtastic stream. Yeah, we're going to be playing some We Were Here Together. Together. Just realised my microphone's over there. Excuse me, got the old cough backs again. Been at work today. I'm not seeing a correlation at all. Matt's with me. We haven't gone back into the game yet. We've just been chatting because obviously last week we completely missed it. I can't work out why. It was nothing to do with the fact that I was completely engrossed in Valheim, and still am actually. For such a cheap game, it's got a lot going for it. I saw a video yesterday on Reddit. It was actually in a news article, and someone had built this massive ramp down a mountain. I put a boat at the top, sat in the boat, knocked a couple of blocks away, and the boat shot down the ramp at speed, launched into the air, flew across, landed on the water, but the water became a trampoline. So it then bounced up, went back down again, bounced again. I think it bounced 3 times in total, and then landed in some trees. It's just... Okay, I was expecting to go flying off the edge of the world. What? Had explained that.
Stones to the extreme.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. You can actually go off the edge of the world apparently, and that's actually something I'm planning on doing because we've got a base at the north. Well, you can't really call it the North Pole, but it's like in the north of the world because the world is a disc. But yeah, I'm gonna go to that position, get myself a little raft, inconsequential raft, wear no clothes so I don't lose anything, and then ride off the edge and see what happens. So I'll be doing that on stream at some point. Also, Ollie, who we play with, has said on Discord that he's found where Moda is, which is the next boss. And he's kind of up for maybe us all piling up there and doing that tomorrow evening. So that'll be fun, because I'm not prepared. I've been a little bit sidetracked. Anyway, I'm going to hit ready. And ready. Oh, it's a countdown, isn't it?
Yep. So that counts us down into the world and we're off.
So this is chapter 9, the Soul Stone. And it's loading the checkpoint. It's loading checkpoint. I remember this takes a while, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. I've got music playing. Oh, we've come in at this point. Oh, I'm not moving. Hang on, I've got a mouse. Oh, I've just... There's something really weird. Bear with me a second. Can you hear the singing? Okay. You take the throne. It's some bloke on the piano organ. Can't really see him very clearly. Ossified by Deal Malign. Lovingly loyal, a servant in life. Enforce my hand to wield the knife. He seems to have stopped. Vilest of deeds had trickster fooled, hope forlorn and ridiculed, eternally cursed by royal decree, revealed to be the ruin of me. Again I slave to stand the test. You shall atone, I do not jest. Now tempted by embrace of night, ending thus my relentless plight. laughs. My king, cherish your infernal power.
Your infernal power. Because tonight
the moon will call your final hour. He's laughing. And oh, he's disappeared. Okay, so it's just fine. He didn't get up and walk away. He just vanished. He disappeared. I keep doing this. Keyboard, mouse, right. Okay. Oh, that's right. So we had this table with all these things, and we got we obviously need to make the crystal at the top, and then on the bottom row there was PEFR, which led up to PB, and PB and OX leads to AM. OX also goes to PO, and there's something that's scrubbed out that goes to PO as well. AM and PO goes to PF. In the center, you've got PO, FA is DL, DL and PL are OL, and then that goes to the crystal. And on the left, you've got Facebook and pajamas equals OT, OT and PA is OH, and then OH. So OH, OL, and PF equal the thing. I can also select these, so I can actually select and unselect them, so I don't know if there's significance to that or not. Now, you wrote those down, didn't you? So you've got all of those somewhere. It was like an upside down family tree. You got what? Yeah. Right. Okay. We need to explain to the people how we came to that. How we got that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And there's an added complication. And the added complication is that the pictures that I'm seeing aren't exactly the same as the pictures that he's got on his test tubes. I'm looking at it now. What it's called, yeah. Mm-hmm. I've got the smudge there. I've got the smudged out drawing, which you can kind of just make out, and I never saw it at all. But actually, you can kind of see that there's some claws there, and it's got like the pointy thing. So the pointy thing is very similar to this, but straighter. But then it's got the claws, which are more pronounced versions of those ones there. You can kind of see there, and I didn't notice that before. But there's also little sketches. So sometimes he can see that, and I'm seeing that. So, and likewise on here, that was what you could see, and that was that. Hmm. 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 Right. Was that the machine that we saw on the beginning of the stream? There was like the scene picture. So the one with all the pipes and everything. Right. Cool. So we're on the same page. So we've made OH, which is what we need. So the next thing we need to make is either OL or PF. PF, I feel, is going to be the hardest one because PF is the one which has got a smudge. in it. Oh, hang on. Snail. Yeah, that's Paraxio. They're all Paraxio. Oh, Paraxiro. Oh no, they're not all Paraxio, are they? Two of them are Paraxio, and one of them's Paraxiro. So Paraxio Barat. B-O-R-A-T-E. The one ending B-O-R-A-T-E. Yeah. That's PB on here, is it? Oh, PB is made of PE and FR. Equal PB. Oh, the other thing is I can't see your pictures in colour. I can only see them in black and white, and the colour is significant. I'd forgotten about that. It might be significant. So PE and FR, if you add them together, you will get DB. Or PB, sorry, PB. And you said that PB is the one with the an enemy on its back. OX. Is that the one that I can't see? Is that the one with the big claws, or the one with Yeah, I can't see that one. That's the smudge. Yeah. There's no Yes, I haven't got that name there. So say that again. Oh, Pris. Hang on. I've got Pristaxio Philex, a Pristaxio Phylexerat, and Pristaxiphorex. They are plants. They're the ones with the X's on it. You said looked a bit like, I think you said they look like roses or something. These all are oxy apart from that, sir. But the fact that it says that PE and FR equals PB, PB isn't anywhere else, and PE isn't anywhere else, and nor is FR. So is that not like a red herring? Why would we need to know that? Unless the smudge is PE or FR. Oh, it's a fungi, is it? Okay, hang on. Okay, so I've got 4 colours again. Oh, that's not the fungi guy ones, and that's the plants one. So the turnip with 1 leaf and its arms in the air, that's Oxymeratoxis, because it's actually a sketch picture. It's not actually a drawn-in picture. So if its arms were out, if you were going to say it was a letter, you'd say it was letter M. With its arms in the air and one leaf. An upside down W. Up its forearms, down to the elbow, going down to the head, and then going up to the elbow, and then down to the arms. M. Forget the leaf. If it's just his arms, you would say it was an M shape. Or you're saying that's a W. See, I'm still feeling it's this one. Oh, there's that one over there as well, isn't there? But it's only got one leaf. One stem with one leaf coming out of it. There's only one here that's got that one image here with that on it. All the other ones have got multiple leaves coming out. So there's one that looks a bit like a carrot that's got like a single stem coming out but splits into three, and it's got three leaves, a leaf on each one. You got one which looks a bit like looks like a turnip, but that one has got two leaves coming out of it, and they're kind of flopping over a bit like a rabbit or a hare. A rabbit. Well, no, hang on, a hare. Hang on, the floppy-eared ones. Dogs, like a dog. And then you got one which is kind of, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like where it would be pointed. It's kind of split for the legs, and it's got very old-looking eyes, and it's got three feathers coming directly out of its head. But then I've got a sketch next to that one, and that is a single stem going up with a leaf pointing straight upwards. But the arms look like it's trying to pull itself out of the ground, and it's kind of pushing down on the ground with its hands, but its elbows are pointing upwards above its head. But it is only a sketch. There's no detail to it. I seem to recall we had this discussion, and we said it was that one, but when we cheated a little bit, I didn't say that. I say that out loud. I didn't. I was just coughing, honestly. Oh. Sorry, the thistle's what? Oh yeah, that's Delphologiscate. There is a daisy, but it's kind of split. It's got two heads. Prime Axiophyllexo. Phylexo, so Filexo. If you split that one, PO, you're going to get OX and something else. And whatever that something else is, that's the one that's smudged. Oh, hang on. AM can split to be PB and OX. PO can split to be OX and something. Daisy two heads. Daisy two heads. Daisy is a first name, so yeah, that's quite funny. Mm-hmm. Oh, PO's there, isn't it? So PO and FA equal DL. Yeah. So that's where it is. So we've got to try and get PO so we can do the PO plus FA equals DL. In a splitter. Okay. Ah, PL. We want PL. PL on DL equals OL. Yeah. Angry carrot. Yeah, angry carrot. That's Murexoris. I'm getting very good at pronouncing these. Murexoris. Carrot. Turnip. Okay. Swede. Swede. No, not Swede. What's the other one? Parsnip. Angry parsnip. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the carrot, which are twins. Split carrot. We get OL. Thistle. 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 Yes. Which is the second of the 3 ingredients that we need. Oh, it's like a potato with lots of eyes. Yeah. I don't know the significance of knowing what that's called, because if we've got it, then it doesn't really matter, does it? But anyway. OL. Hmm. Hmm. PB is split from AM. Paraxeroberati. Yeah. Oh right, yes. So when you split PO, you got OX and what turned out to be PL, wasn't it? So if you've still got OX, you can mix the OX with the PB, and then you've got AM. Oh, did it? Okay. Oh. If you split that. If you split that, then you'll get OX and you'll get PL. We want the OX, mix that with PB, that will give you AM, get some more PO, and that will give you PF, and we're done. And that's just a red herring, I think. Yeah, so you split PO, that will give you OX and PL. We ignore the PL, we want OX. Angry parsnip. and then you have PB. Add those together, and you'll get AM. Which I can't remember what AM is, but oh, that's the Aleomigna. What? So PB plus OX. No, I think that. I can't remember. I thought it was the two daisies. You mentioned Daisy 2. Two-headed Daisy. Daisy two-head. That was Primo Axio Phylexo. Oh, that's PO, was it? That's PO. Hmm. We're trying to make AM. Yes. Have you got, perchance, Aleomigna? Aleomigna is a turnip. So it's a bit like the oxymorotoroxis thing. But it's got two long Aleomigna. Did we ever... Aleomigna. ALIOMIGNA. Have you got that down anywhere? Right, okay. So, I think that's AM. And that is a... That is the turnip. Upside down, well, the turnip pointing downwards. It's got arms and legs coming out of the roots. And it's got two leaves draping one either side. Or they could be lifting up. But you haven't got that image anyway, so... Right, so we need to work out what is... you split PO and you've got OX. We've got OX, but you had PB before, because it was PE plus FR. Maybe you've got to make it. Oh, maybe we had to make PB then. Which is PE. Yeah, okay, so PE plus FR. Thank you. Restore mushroom. There's 3 mushrooms. Look like cupcakes. Cupcakes. Oh. Yes. Gotcha. You throw it away? We'll throw it into the thing. Mix it up. Mix some stuff up with stuff that you don't want. Because you're mixing 2, so you put 2 in and get 1 out. Just don't do the 2 that we need. Just mix loads of stuff up. And eventually you're going to get a whole bunch of... Oh. No. Oh, that's where I came in, wasn't it? Is it working? Is it clearing your space? Didn't finish the sentence there, did you? Hmm. Okay. Right. Aliomigna. We don't... PO, yeah, so you mix those two together and you get PF. So you were mixing the wrong things up to get to PB, but now you've got PB, the actual proper PB and OX, and you've got AM. Okay, cool. No, it was already something. You split it. So no, DL we've done. We've done DL and PL. This is AM and PO we want. Oh yes, okay, yeah. So DO you split DL, and that'll give you POFA. Nothing? Mixed feelings. Right, what's happened then? Okay. Okay. I haven't, but I'll go back and see if any doors are opening. There's a door here, I'm sure I came in. No. It's getting a bit misty. It's getting a bit misty, but that's about it. There's nothing happening, there's no change. Oh, hang on. I've got my sword. Behold. It is complete. A blade? No, my young novice. A tool. It transfers one's essence directly into the soul stone itself, guaranteeing eternal life. What hubris? I can't read that. Madness? You verge on treason, milady. You know who ordained the dagger's creation. To what end, female? Male? Such questions are for your father to answer. And I've still got the sword. Oh no, it's disappearing. Oh, and I've got the sword again. I've got an animation. Oh, the sword is breaking up. No. Oh, someone's come out of it. There's a lady.
You've restored the blade.
I've restored the blade, apparently.
And with it, my essence.
And with it, her essence. Wait, are you seeing this?
He's here. Come.
Okay. Okay, so a ghost has opened the door into where the organ is.
The royal passage.
She's saying this is the royal passage.
Construction was ordered by my father for his secret rendezvous.
This construction was ordered by my father.
He was a good king.
He was a good king.
But his desire for a lasting legacy drove him to desperate measures.
Oh, good. I can't do anything at the moment. It's all animation.
Servant, and now he's back. Or maybe I am back.
I'm kind of finding out what the storyline is at the moment.
Clouded. There is a power in me. I
yeah, because she's still talking.
Gained by blade or blood.
She's
I
taking
do
me
not
down this
know.
passageway underneath.
I need answers. Follow this path and do not falter. I will stand by you when you need me most.
Okay, Nomi's just said that no one can hear you. You. Yes, you're supposed to be able to hear him. I don't know why you can't hear him. I haven't changed anything that would stop him from being able... You... What? Well, obviously we're talking now, but yeah, no, you're not wrong. Why? It has finished, but unfortunately no one can hear you, so it's kind of a bit pointless you explaining anything, because well, I can hear you, so there's obviously no issue with that, but I need to find out why this... Say that again? No, no, it's not. There's no audio coming out at all of any of my channels, and I don't know why. Oh, hang on, I'm in the wrong thing on here, aren't I? Let's change that. Spotify. Hang on. Normal service will resume shortly. Oh, I know why that is. Okay, you should be able to hear him now. No? Why not? No, OBS, when you're talking, there's nothing coming up on the thing to say that it's actually hearing what you're saying. There's nothing there at all. It's just like microphones working. PC's game's obviously been working because people can hear it. Spotify's been working. Spotify's that one. What's VM input? What the hell's that? Why does it keep hiding my thing? I'm trying to... Right. So when you're talking, it's coming out of... I can hear you. Yeah, don't say that. I can always hear you. So that's B2, which is... Oh, are you talking in game chat? Just in Discord, okay. Yeah, so that's A2 to B2. A2 is my headphones, and B2 is that one. So B2 was voice meter auxiliary, I think. Right, I think I figured out the problem. I figured it out. On OBS, one of my sound sources had decided to disappear from its position. Now say something.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Anybody?
That
They
was
can hear me.
weird. They should be able to hear you now, yeah.
Yay!
I don't know why it did that.
Now, if the doctor's got to pull it out, he's got. If the doctor's got to pull it out a second time, he usually charges you double.
Yay!
Right.
That was really weird. It literally seems to have deleted. No, hang on. Where's that other one gone? Oh no, hang on.
I don't know. I can't see it.
I've got. I used to have it set as global audio, but then what I was having to do every time I changed scenes was I'd have to mute certain audios and then open other ones. But what I discovered was on OBS, you could actually set specific audios for each scene. So then I only have to have the relevant audios that I want, audio channels I want, for the relevant scene. So the play scene, obviously I've got the microphone, I've got the voice over IP, I've got Spotify for if I've got any music playing, and I've got another one called VM input, which I can't for life remember what it is, but it's there. For some reason, the VoIP one just disappeared. It wasn't there. But it was there when the chat one. So when we were talking at the beginning, everyone could hear you. But as soon as I went into play, which is when we're playing games, they couldn't hear you. So, well done for solving that other puzzle. No one has an idea what you were doing. I was just sort of milling around, not doing anything. But he was mixing stuff and we were talking about it and he was explaining what he was doing. It just wasn't recorded. But I think you're recording anyway, aren't you?
Nope, my recording is not working at the moment.
Oh, I thought you were
which
recording.
Is a bit of a shame.
Oh,
I
no.
had planned on doing the recordings for all of these and doing a big thing, but everything went a bit screwy about 2 recording sessions ago. So that was my bad. I should have mentioned that, but yeah, my recordings all went kaput. We're doing so well with it too.
I was
But
looking
I
forward
do
to
have
be
the
able to
first one.
see what you can do. Right, I have been guided down by some spirit ghost that came out of the spirit sword that I had that finally got constructed as it should have been. And then you're in trouble apparently, and I'm in what appears to be a maze. She was talking to me, but I kind of stopped listening to her because I was kind of listening to you. But also then I got the thing about the ghost and I was kind of distracted. Yeah,
Put it this way, I'm in a cage. I'm going to die if you can't get me out of here. Yes.
Did someone tell you that?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The guy I've been following from previous bits turned out to be the jester who put a curse on this place, and he took the soul stone which we made in the last puzzle and put it in a wooden king and put me in a cage.
I can see
and he said
you.
That,
Hello.
Oh, I can see you. Hello. Because at the moment, he's going to kill me as soon as the time was right. So I need you to get me out of here.
Right.
So what I can see from here is, I presume, what we need to move to get you out is 4 suits of armor.
I have got 4 suits of armor, but they seem to be pointing in different directions, but they're in different locations. I've got 2 on this side, but I've also got, I'm going to guess, 2 on the other side, although I haven't been over there. I'm just going over there now to have a look, and I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm going up the stairs on the other side.
Okay, so you can't see those suits of armor, but I can.
So I've got one which is pointing... I've got an arrow on these pointing to the right, and I've got that one pointing to the right, but this one is actually pointing the wrong way, I'm guessing. I've also got a crank. I feel like I want to pull the crank and see what happens.
All right, pull the crank, and I'll tell you if these guys move. Oh, I dropped down. Okay, I'm out.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
Hold on. It's not over yet, I don't think.
I also have...
I think that's turning the clock down in time.
Oh.
To my death, I think, if we're not careful. Okay, so if I press this button, what happens? Okay, these guys will move. Okay. So I think I need to match these up to what you've got.
Okay, so the first one I've got is pointing to the right, but I've got nothing on it to sort of signify what it is or how they're different. I'm hearing a noise. Oh, was that
Okay, but you see,
something moving?
Are they moving when I press the button?
No. I can change the arrows to be left or right by pulling a lever. So I've got one that is actually pointing to the right, and then underneath there's an arrow pointing right, but I can turn the arrow to point left. So do that thing that you just did.
Okay.
Whatever that was.
Right, so if I press the button here,
Yeah.
all the statues move.
Yeah. Did any move in a different direction than the other?
Okay, so they're all... Okay, so the nearest... Okay, so if I'm facing towards the doors, which are towards those two openings, the one you saw me working at when I was in the cage...
I can't see you working. I couldn't see you. I could see you in a cage,
you
but
know
I
where
don't know
the
which
cage?
way I can't. I can see
we're
a
running
cage
out of
from
time.
here. I know.
So where the cage is up, that will count as north, okay? That's north for
I
us.
haven't got any point of reference for that. The view from my window isn't good enough for that to have any relevance.
Okay, so the two windows that you were at are
So
at
the
these...
second window that I was at was the one that I pulled the thing that you dropped out. So
Okay,
go with
come
that
back to the
first.
other...
Go back to the other window.
There's two... I'm trying to find you, so I can tell you which way north is.
I don't think it has any relevance to me because I haven't got any sort of relevance of north or south or east or west. But you
That's
have.
why I'm trying to make a reference.
One of these is broken. The lever is broken.
Okay, where are you?
I've gone to the other side now. I'm up here. Can you see me?
Okay, so this where you are now is north, okay? If you look straight ahead towards those doors, that's north.
The doors are north. Okay.
Okay, so now that you know which way north is, we can now work out which way these guys need to face. Okay, so I've got two guys at the north end. We'll call him west and east at the top. Where the button is south. Okay? And we'll call left and right.
I still don't know what that means.
Okay. North is where the door is.
I got that, but the thing is that the corridors don't point north, south, east, or west.
Okay. Just where are you
The
currently
corridor is
with
an
the
L
map?
shape. Think of it like a square bracket. But I've got to walk down the corridor, then I turn left, then I turn left again and go down some stairs, then I turn left, follow the corridor all the way along, which I'm doing at the moment, then I turn left again, and then I turn left again, and then I'm left again, and then I'm actually in the other end. And I'm now pointing north again.
Okay, so just count this whole thing as a U shape.
Right, I've got one that's pointing north. It's pointing up the corridor towards the window that I was at. Okay, he's got an arrow.
Which one
He's
was that
pointing
one?
to
Was
the
that the
right.
east?
I don't know.
So
they're all east. They're all
so-
east and west. No, what does that mean? Like east and west?
okay,
I've got a corridor.
east and west are the two to the north of me. Okay. Left and right are the ones pretty much next to me.
Okay, so that's
Where
relevant
I
to
am with the
you,
button. Yes.
but that doesn't mean
That
anything to
then-
me.
Okay, so what can you see of a diagram?
Well, nothing, because I can only see two at a time. I've got this
Okay.
corridor, this window here, which is to the west, and the other one to the east.
Okay, so the ones on the west side, what are they saying to you as the diagram?
Okay, so the one on the west, the one to the north is pointing north, with the arrow pointing north.
Yeah.
The second one would be, the one that would be to the south? Southwest?
Who's got to face south?
He is pointing east, and the arrow is pointing south.
Okay, so they've got to match up. So if I press the button,
They're not
Did they
moving
change?
No, they don't change. They change for you. But I wonder if I pull these levers, that changes how they move for you.
So pull one lever.
I have done.
Okay, now if I press the button...
Which one changed?
Okay, so...
I'm assuming it's changing the rotation direction.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so currently I've got left is rotating clockwise, and north is turning clockwise as well. So if you pull the lever...
Alright, so do it again, and the one to the north should go anti-clockwise.
Nope, the one to the south goes anti-clockwise.
The one to the south is going clockwise.
So, no, the one at the south is now going anti-clockwise, while the one at the north of me is still going clockwise.
Okay.
Okay, now they're both going clockwise.
Right, okay. But now one of them's going anti-clockwise.
Hold on, what did the diagram say? It said that they need to face north and east, didn't you say? The north one's to north.
Well, on this side.
And yes.
I'm going to have to run... It will take me a little while to run over to the other side to have a look and see what they're doing.
No, I think the ones on the west hand...
I can't see more than two at a time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you were on the west side, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so the ones on the west side, the diagram shows them facing north and east, don't you? North,
yes.
The north one's north, and the south one's east, yes?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get my head around is the arrows, because when I have the arrow pointing to the left, technically speaking, if it was going to be doing anti-clockwise, clockwise, that would be clockwise. Looking at it, but you said it was going out anti-clockwise. So...
Right.
So that one's... And that was a south one that was changing direction. Which will be the one to, shall we say, the northwest? Yes. If I've got two on the west and two on the east, we can say one is northwest. Northwest, one points northwest and southwest. The northwest is pointing north,
and southwest.
And the southwest one is pointing east. I'll run round to the other ones.
So they're correct at the moment. So yeah, we need to know what the east ones need to be facing.
Right, so, hang on, where are we? So I'm on the east, so the one to the northeast is pointing west.
So we need to point west.
And the one to the southeast is pointing east. And I cannot change his turning direction. It's broken.
Okay, so he is a fixed point.
Yeah.
So if I...
His arrow is pointing to the right, which may mean counterclockwise for some reason.
Okay, so if I change that one more time, they're correct. Okay, so do you want to change the direction of the northwest one for me, please? Tell me when you've done that.
Hang on, that's on the other side.
Sorry, northeast one. Sorry, northeast. My bad. The one that you changed on the east side.
Northeast, yeah, so that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pointing west. Sorry, it's
no.
Pointing. The arrow is pointing to the left because it's either left or right.
Okay, so that's correct. Hold on. So you pulled a lever, yeah?
I pulled the lever in the northeast, and now the arrow is pointing left.
Okay, hold on a second. So that's meant he's clockwise and he's anti-clockwise. So I need to go there. Can you pull the lever now for me?
Okay.
Got it. I think.
Ah, we got a bell. That's cool.
Did that do anything?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm running out of time. That's why.
That's right. Well, you know, it'll take as long as it takes.
Hold on.
We'll
Okay, so
figure it out.
these...
I'm going to go around to the other one that I can change. Did that do anything? No. I've got some locked doors here, but I can't.
That's why they've changed... Okay, so
Have
I
they
need him to
reset?
face east.
Yeah, I
He's to
can't
face
actually
east.
see. From
He's to
here,
face
they've
north.
cleverly designed these windows that I can't actually see what you're looking at.
So that's there. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so if I click. That's there, so I need to be.
I think we need to get them
Okay.
into an orientation so that when you then push the button, they move to where they need to be, don't they? So you have to get them in sync.
Yeah.
So that
Okay,
the
so
ending position is where you need to be.
Currently, both sides are synced with each other, are synced with the other one on that side. So they're going to be right as soon as I've. But the other side is one spot out.
Sorry, which side?
Well, whichever way you want to look at it. So if we change west side, we need to change west side to be in sync with east side.
Okay. Well, I'm on the west side at the
Okay.
moment. I
Can you
affect
change?
both. I can change.
Okay,
I can affect
hold on.
both.
That's okay. So that's that one. So if I go to there, that's correct and that's correct. Okay. Can you change the ones on the west? Can you make them both go the other direction they're currently at? So pull both the levers on that side.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now pull them both.
Okay.
Now pull them both again.
Okay.
Okay, now...
I think you pushed the button a bit too early then, because I hadn't finished doing it. You didn't wait for me to say okay. Okay.
Okay. That's now thrown all of them out. Oh. So those levers are affecting... Okay, so... this is actually this is actually confusing now. I actually don't know how to get this puzzle to work. I actually honestly don't know how to get this to work.
Hang on. Now do it.
That's...
Oh, I keep doing it again. Warn me when you're going to push the button. Right, now do it again. Push the button.
Right.
Push the button again.
That's...
And push the button again. And again. Is that helping?
I actually honestly don't know where I am.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. West side is correct. So we've got north and the northwest, north and the southwest are both in the right directions now.
Okay, cool.
East side,
yeah.
east side, we've got them both. They need to go in opposite directions this time. The southeast one needs to go anti-clockwise, while northeast needs to go clockwise.
Okay, can't change the southeast one because that's fixed.
Okay.
So we'll have to keep going round the opposite. Yeah. Go on then. You have to do it 4 times then, won't you?
Bugger. We've got three hours left, or 3 minutes left.
Keep turning it.
Right.
Will it not continue to turn all the way around in a circle?
The problem is it turns all of them. That's the problem.
Okay.
we're back to where
Right.
we were before, where we're one sync out on
Which one is out?
west side. We need that to be one rotation back from where we are currently.
Wait a minute.
Actually, well, it's actually no, that's completely messed up. That's what.
Keep turning it until you go back to where it was, where you had it almost right.
Okay.
Which one?
Okay,
is,
so at
which
the moment,
one, which one is wrong?
the west side.
Which one?
Both.
Okay.
They're both okay. So
Which way
both
are they
the west
pointing?
sides
I don't know which way they're pointing. You're just saying that they're wrong, but I don't know which way is wrong.
Let me explain it this way. East side is facing in the correct directions at this moment in time. Okay,
So they're pointing
correct.
the same direction as my guys, but you're saying that those are wrong, but I don't know which way wrong is because there's three other axes that it could be. So,
Okay, let me explain it. So east side is correct at this stage.
yeah, I got that.
West side is out by one turn at this moment in time.
But in which
So we're out of
direction?
sync on-
Because they can go clockwise or anti-clockwise because we can change the direction. So they 90 degrees out in one direction or 90 degrees in the other direction. I kind of need to know because I can't help you without knowing.
So I've changed
one
the directions
turn doesn't
again.
mean anything.
Okay. Every time I press the button, when I press the button, all four of them move.
I got that, yeah. But
Okay.
so they're all going to move, but you're saying that one is out of sync with the other ones, or two of them are out of sync. But in what direction? Clockwise, anti-clockwise, each, same, both? Are they pointing backwards? Are they pointing to the east, the west, the south? They're not pointing where they're supposed to be pointing. So if the one on the front is pointing west instead of north, then I know
Stop a second.
where it's
I'm running out of time
from.
here. Right. At this moment in time, right this second, I've got the west side correct, which is they're facing north and east.
Right.
Northwest is facing north. Northeast is southwest is facing east.
Right.
It's facing east.
Okay.
Now, on the east side, they're both facing south at the moment. But if I press the button,
No, don't push the button.
north.
Don't push the button.
No, I'm not pressing the button.
No,
I'm just telling you.
I
if
need
press
to
the
go
button,
over and see what the other ones are, and I've got to get there yet.
Hold on.
I'm on my way.
If I press the button,
Don't
what will
push
happen?
the button. They're all pointing
Northeast will
south.
turn. Hold on. I'm trying to
No,
tell you what's going to happen.
I know. I don't need to know what's going to happen. I need a frame of reference. And
That's
I
what
haven't
I'm
got
trying
a
to give
frame
you.
of reference if you're telling me what's going to happen when I don't know what these ones on this side are supposed to be pointing.
Right, they're supposed to be northeast is supposed to face west. Southeast supposed to face east. Now, if I press the button, they will turn to face those directions. But that throws out the west side to face in different directions to where they should be.
Okay, so so the one, okay, I'm kind of getting it now. So they're both pointing south at the moment. This one will go around to that way, but actually that one will go around to that way. But the arrow is actually pointing that way. The arrows are both pointing in the same way, but the rotation is different. So the rotation on the arrows isn't the same. It's not relative to clockwise or anti-clockwise. That's something new. That's something we didn't know. Okay. Hang on. So the ones on the west side, which way are they currently pointing?
Their proper direction. So northwest is north, southwest is east.
Okay. But when we push the button, don't. But if you do press the button, which
I think they're
both
both going clockwise.
They're both
they're both going clockwise. I think, but I can't remember.
Okay. Well, we'll do one push, and hopefully they'll go anti-clockwise.
Right. You want me to press the button now?
Yeah.
Okay. What just happened? So they both went clockwise, but now both of the east side went clockwise as well.
Good. Push the button again.
Okay, so now we've got the one. Okay, now we've only got one in the right direction now.
No, don't worry about that.
Okay, so I've got.
It's all right. Now push the button 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Okay, now we just need to reverse the two on the west side, because at the moment, northwest is facing east, and southwest is now facing north. But east and both the easts are facing their correct directions.
So when we did that thing, it made no difference.
You probably have a better idea of how to solve this puzzle than I do.
Okay, so do it again. Push it 2 times.
Okay. 1, 2. Can we tell you what the orientations are?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so
Just the west, just the west ones, because we know that the east ones will rotate round. Yeah.
Okay, so west side, northwest is now west, southwest is now south.
Southwest is now south. So when you did it 2 times, it went clockwise, didn't it? That would have gone anti-clockwise. Because that was... Push it one more time.
Okay, so now I've got west and both the west are facing the correct directions. But now the east side are both facing south.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you can see my problem here. I completely lost on how.
But my pulling of the levers doesn't seem to be making a difference. Try it now. Just push the button once.
Press once. Okay,
Yeah.
so we now have.
Which way did the west one rotate? The northwest.
He went clockwise, and so did southwest.
Right, the arrows are pointing in opposite directions. That's useful. So I've been keeping the arrows in the same direction, thinking that they're the same, but obviously they're not. Okay. So the southwest is pointing...
Southwest is south.
It's pointing south, which is that way. And we want it to go that way. And it went... Sorry, it went clockwise. So if you push the button again, it will be pointing east.
Okay, I'll press the button. Yes, he's now facing... So he's facing west. West and the northwest is facing south.
Right, okay, so if he was facing south, then he went clockwise. I got you. No, I got my clockwise and anti-clockwise the wrong way.
Both of the east sides are facing north.
And do they need to be pointing east, don't they?
No,
So they are
north,
turning
north,
the east side
northeast.
need to be pointing west. I ought to be writing this down, but I'm being terrible.
Northeast needs to face west. Northeast is to face west.
I need to be writing this down, don't I?
And southeast is supposed to face east.
I think we need to work out what direction the arrow. If I have the arrow pointing left or right, what effect that has on the actual thing.
Okay, let's do that because I think
So,
we're going to run out of time on this try, and we'll probably die. I'll probably die, but then we can restart and we can try and figure this out.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about the time on this one, because we'll get there.
Okay, pull a lever and then tell me to push the button, and I'll tell you.
Just push the button, and what happened with the southwest one is pointing left at the moment.
Okay, so southwest has gone clockwise.
So
North went clockwise.
No, just tell me that one because I'm looking at that one at the moment. So left is clockwise.
But it might be being affected by the other levers. That's why I'm trying to give you all the information.
It might be, but let's just do one at a time and then see what we're doing. I'm not going to change the direction of the levers. I'm just going to do. So northwest is currently pointing right. So I'm hoping when you push the button that it will go anti-clockwise.
So, nope.
Clockwise.
He's now facing east. Okay, I just died.
Okay. Oh.
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now, my sovereign, and you. It's
strangled you.
All right.
Did you not see that? Oh, my journey ends.
No.
The jester has his revenge. Okay. Retry.
Okay.
Retry 1 of 2. Oh. I think we're on the right track here anyway, because we need to know what left and right is. I got a feeling that I'm going to get the whole intro thing again.
Yeah.
I am going to get the whole intro thing again. Yeah.
Right.
So you talk about, I mean, I was saying what was going on with me. What's going on with you?
Okay, so I'm now. I made the soul crystal down in the basement.
Yeah.
And I'm about to pick it up, and as soon as I try to pick it up, I'm going to get knocked out.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I've just been knocked out, and now I'm going to come to in that room that we were in. So the guy who I was following, who I thought was one of our people that was missing, turns out to be the jester as his shapeshifter.
Right.
To what end?
Is he saying anything?
Yeah, he's basically talking about the soul stone being, basically being able to hold the stone. You need to be made of flesh or whatever.
Oh.
He's now chucked me in the cage,
Yeah.
and now he's holding the soul stone. He's going to put it inside the king, the wooden king we have here.
Oh.
You've restored the blade.
I
Yeah,
seem
there's
to
a
have-
And
curse on this castle.
with it, my
Right.
essence. Wait. He's here. Come. This
So I've got
is
the
the royal
soul
passage.
of the sword
Its
was
construction
the
was ordered
milady,
by my father for his
which
secret
was the
rendezvous.
daughter of the king.
He was a good king once, but his desire for a lasting legacy drove him to desperate measures.
Okay, so
He
now
was
I'm
used by
in the
his most
cage waiting
trusted
for you to drop me
servant.
down. But as soon as we
And
drop
now
drop
he's
me
back.
down,
Yeah.
that's going to start up the clock.
Or
Yeah.
maybe I am back.
And how much
Okay.
time is on the
Mine was
clock?
cloudy.
Does it say how much time?
There is
It looks
is a
like it's
power
6
in me.
minutes, but
I
that's I
sense
think that's
it.
a lot more than that.
gained by
Yeah, I
a
think
blade
that took a lot
or,
longer than 6
or
minutes.
blood? I do
Yeah,
not know.
because at the moment it's
I need answers.
think of it like a 6 o'clock
Follow this
sort of
path and do
time.
not falter. I will stand by you when you need
And every
me
time
most.
we hear that bell, we've lost another hour, as it were, on this
Yeah,
clock.
I think, yeah. So it's 6 bells, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or something. Okay, so I'm not going to touch anything at the moment. I'm just going to walk around because I can't
Okay,
remember which ones were pointing in which directions. I'm not going to do the thing. So we said
Do you
that
want-
the
do you want me to tell
southeast one
you-
is pointing to the right, and sorry, the actual guy in. So the arrow is pointing right, but actually he's pointing. We said east, wasn't it? So I'll just put east
Okay,
on there.
so the starting positions are
Starting position is
north,
east.
south.
And
And he
northeast, he is pointing west, and the arrow is pointing right. I'm gonna run over to the other one now. I've got a pain in my mouth. Can you tell?
What'd you do to yourself? Did
I
you
got
have a
pen-
fight with the cat again?
I've got a pain in my mouth. Innit?
Innie.
Okay. So the southeast one, the specific thing about the southeast one is that I cannot make any changes to that at all. It's locked in place. It rotates to the right, but we don't know whether right is clockwise or anti-clockwise, but that's important. Also, if the arrow is pointing in a particular direction, it doesn't necessarily equate to whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. And like you said, it could actually... I don't think they would make it that complicated.
Do you want to know what their starting positions are currently?
Yeah, but I'm just making the notes about what I've got.
Well, I've
So,
made notes of which way they're facing currently.
So southwest is pointing east. The arrow is pointing to the right, which I think is going to be anti-clockwise, but we'll prove that later. At the moment, I'll just put a star on there because I was actually messing with them all. And this one, the arrow is pointing to the right, so that is thing, and he's pointing north. Okay, so northwest for you is, what way is he pointing?
Northwest is facing north, and so is northeast.
Northeast is north. Southwest.
Southwest is facing west,
West.
and southeast is facing south.
South. So unfortunately, we're going to have to keep pushing the button because we need to do a test to find out what an arrow direction actually means for those specific ones. Now I know that left for southwest is clockwise and right for northwest is clockwise. So it doesn't equate. So that is a confusing issue, but it's useful to know that we've worked it out. So
do you want me just to call out directions that are currently facing after each tap of the button, as it were?
Yes. Because
so
then
what I'll
we'll
do,
know. Well, you tap the button, and then we'll call out where they're all pointing after that tap, and then we'll be able to work out. Because I'm not going to move the arrows, we'll know what direction. We'll know what the direction of the arrows are, and we'll know what way they're going to turn.
So I'll call out, and I'll just call out the directions, but I'll always do it northwest, northeast, southeast, and then southwest.
Clockwise, okay.
So if I go northeast, southwest, northwest is north, east is east.
I got it. Yeah. We only need to do it on one, and then I'll go through and change all the arrows, and we'll do it once more, and then we'll know which way they will turn based on the arrows, because we'll know where they went from and to. And they're obviously doing quarters, they're doing the cardinal points. So that's all we need to do. We need to do it twice. So I'll drop you when you're ready.
Yep, I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm off. I'm off for the races. Right, okay, so I'm going to press the button. Button pressed now. So we've gone east, west, north.
Okay, push. Hang on, don't push the button yet. I'm running around here, other ones now. Now, obviously, I can't change that one, so that's going to carry on doing it. But don't worry about that. Okay, forward the button.
Okay, so we are now south, north, south, west.
Okay, so southwest, south, north, southwest.
Yes.
The southeast one went from south to west to south. But I didn't change the direction of that arrow. Oh, they have. They've done it, haven't they?
Okay, so you're on the east side, yes?
I'm on the east side at the moment.
Okay, so if you pull the lever again, so it's the opposite, it's back to where it was. Now, if I press the button again, I can tell you that it's gone west, 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 south.
So the one to the northwest, we've changed the arrow direction once. It was pointing to the right on the first one, and then after that it was pointing. Went there to that one. That's the arrow there, and then after that, for whole of that one, it was pointing to the left. The same for southwest. The one to the northeast. The first turn it was pointing to the right, then it went to the left, and then I went back to the right again. And in those turns it went north, from facing north it went to east, then it went back to north, and then it's gone west. the southeast one is going southwest, southwest. I can't change the direction of that one. It's always going to do that. If you push the button again, southeast will be pointing south.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, go do that.
Okay, so I've got north, south, north, east.
Oh, so it has moved it. But we didn't move anything that time. Oh God, so yeah, no, you're right. It does. So the way that the arrows actually affects everything else. Or the arrow isn't affecting the one that we think it's affecting. West, north,
Which
west,
one
south,
hasn't
east.
changed directions?
North, east, southwest, north. The northwest one.
Yeah.
Northwest one has gone north, east, southwest, north. So if you do it again, it should go east.
So he's the one. Yep, he's gone east. So he doesn't change directions.
So he's the equivalent of my southeast.
He's your
So
broken one on southeast.
Yeah, so southeast is... Oh God, how are we going to work this one out?
Flip them.
Flip them.
Flip your map the other way around.
So southeast is northwest.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So good. Good like that. Let's look at it upside down. I rotate it round. Oh, it's all backwards now. Yeah. Okay. So for me, it's southeast. Right.
I've had the first bell.
Southeast, northeast. And then you've got southwest. Northwest. Is that right?
You just tell me when to press the button.
Oh shit, no.
Because I think I'm out of my depth on this one.
So southeast is there. What do we do? Southeast is there, southwest is there. Sorry, it's really difficult to turn this upside down when I can't visualise what it would be like to turn it round upside down, and I can't do it. So southeast is there. That one will go around. 1, 2, 3. Southwest is on the top right. And then 1, 2, 3, northwest. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've positioned the southeast, southwest, etc. in the different places. That's locked. That's why we were getting confused. And I was changing the wrong ones to change the wrong ones. So you're yeah, okay. Ah, right, so southeast, your southeast is pointing...
Currently east.
East. We think it's east. But if it's rotated, does that mean it's wrong? Maybe it's backwards. Maybe that means it's pointing west.
Maybe it's supposed to face... Yeah, maybe it's supposed to face west, and the northeast one's supposed to face east. So if we take on your maps and your levers are the wrong way round... No, hold on.
I think we're overcomplicating it. Let's just stick with what we know.
Yeah, let's keep the directions where they are. We just need to remember that the ones on the east side levers control the ones on the west, and the west side levers control the ones that are on the east.
Yes. But also the south is in the north and the north is in the south.
Let's just leave it as simple as lever on the east controls the ones on the west, and the west side control the east side.
Okay.
So we need to get your
northwest one needs to be pointing
north.
North. Are we saying north? No, east. East.
No, northwest is north. Hold on, unless the directions have changed.
my southeast, yeah, is actually now in the northwest because your northwest one has been going northeast, southwest, northeast, southwest. Okay, that means that it's that statue. That statue is pointing to the east. So your northwest one needs to be pointing east. Yeah. Your northwest one will need to be pointing east. Your northeast.
Oh, you're.
Yeah.
Don't flip the directions. Let's just keep the directions simple. The door is north.
I've had to. No. But for me, it's different. The ones that I've got don't relate to yours exactly in line. That's the issue. That's where we've gone wrong, isn't it?
No. Okay, so the directions, don't worry about the directions a second. All you need to remember is the lever on the east side controls the ones on the west. The ones on the west side control the ones on the east.
I can't move them both at the same time, though. They have to be independent of each other. There's 4 different statues, and we've got to get them in line.
Yeah, but the control lever for the ones on the west side are controlled on the east side. The lever's on the east.
But they're related to a statue which is pointing in a particular direction. So it follows that if we made that assumption at the beginning, why are we not carrying that assumption forward? Why are we ignoring it?
Okay, so the diagram for each of those.
I've had to
okay, so I'm seeing
everything.
So the diagrams on the east side are for the ones that are on the west, and the diagrams that are on the west side are for the ones on the east.
Yeah.
So these
the
are
one on
around.
the southeast one, in order for it to be affecting your northwest one, it doesn't just affect the direction it travels, but also the direction that mine one is facing.
We need to end up at. So
Yes.
we need the northwest one to face east,
Northwest
and the
face east.
southwest one to face west, and then
East.
the east side ones need to be
southwest has to point east.
east,
Yeah.
and the south.
No,
east.
hang on. Sorry, I'm getting this mixed up. Right. So the northwest one needs to point east. The northeast one needs to point east.
Yes. They're both supposed to face east then.
The southwest one needs to point. Oh no, I'm getting confused.
Okay, so both the northeast ones, for me, need to face east, which they currently are, and the
Southeast is east.
my
Southeast.
southwest
Southwest is east.
should be facing west, and
Northeast.
southeast needs to be facing northwest.
That's west.
No.
That's east. That's east.
North.
Northwest
Needs to be
is
facing
north.
north.
Right. Okay. So for you, the northwest needs to be pointing east.
Yep.
The northeast needs to be also pointing east.
Yep.
The
Southwest
southwest is west, and southeast is north.
northeast. Yeah, southeast is north. Right. So
because I'm
getting there, okay.
I'm writing down what mine are in relation, but I'm putting them in the position of where yours is. So that's north, south, east, and west. You draw it right there. There we go.
right. So now we've worked that out. We've got about half our time left.
Okay,
Right.
so your
Okay. So the current. Do you want me to give you the current positions of all of them?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I'm going to continue doing northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. So it is east, 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 north.
North. Now we know that northwest is going to go to south on the next one, isn't it? Because it's east, south, etc. So we can't change that. So we know that's going to go south. But we also know that it wants to be east. We know that the northeast one needs to be east as well. So we can leave both of those as they are. The southwest, it needs to be west, since it's currently pointing in east. So we need to get that to point west, and the southeast one is actually pointing the right way. So it's only the southwest one, your southwest one, which is wrong. That's my northeast one.
No, both of the south ones are wrong. Both of the south ones are wrong. Southeast should be facing north, so he's one out on his current turns. He needs to go anti-clockwise once.
Southeast should be north. Southwest should be east.
West should be west, and he's currently one out on the anti-clockwise as well. So both our south ones are one out on the
your
clockwise.
southwest one is the equivalent of my northeast one, which should be pointing west.
Yeah, but it's currently facing north.
But you said it was pointing east, southwest. You went east, east, northeast. You did a clockwise rotation. Northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. Or did I mishear you?
Sorry, it should be east, 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 north.
Ah, right. Okay, so
the two south ones are one anti-clockwise rotation out from where they should be.
yeah. Okay, so but we know that the north ones are going to rotate one in a particular direction. So we need to do 4.
If I click it 4 times, they'll end up back where they are.
They'll end up back where they started. So
Yeah.
in those 4 turns, we need to do something to the south ones on both sides to get them in the right place.
So if we turn them the opposite direction first,
So that's northwest and northeast. So yeah, so we go in the opposite direction for the north. So hang on, I'm just going to change the rotation on that one, but I'm going to have to run around to the other one. Hang on. I reckon 2 turns. And then let me
2
turn them
turns,
back.
and
And then let me turn them back. And then... Is that right? Yes. Do 1 turn to begin with and we'll see where they are.
Okay, so now we've got south, north, north, east.
South, north, north,
North,
east.
east.
Okay, so the northwest one, which is south.
So we know
Southeast for me
northwest is always going to go clockwise.
It's going to go west next, and then it'll go north, and then it'll go east. So we know that. Okay, that's
Yeah, we're halfway.
okay. So southwest is now going north, but then it went east, which is fine because we want it to be pointing west. But I think if you do 1 more turn, go for it.
One
Push the
turn,
button.
yeah?
Yeah, push the button.
So we are west, 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 south.
Right, hold that for a minute. I think this makes sense to me anyway, but I don't know if it's going to work out in logic terms. But we'll see. Okay,
Probably
push
got
the
a better
button
idea
again.
how to do this. Okay, so we're north, south, north, east.
North, south, north, east. And if you do 1 more turn...
Do the turn, yep.
Yeah.
East, 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 north.
East, east. East. Oh, crap. That didn't work. I'm sure it made logic that it would work because it's the 2, and then you do the 2 turns, change the direction. Oh no, hang on. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? So I've got east, east. I'm running out of space for these. East, east. Hello, you there? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still here.
East,
Yep, I can
east.
still hear you. East, 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 north.
East, north. Oh crap. So east, east. East. We know that's going to do it. So turn it one more time.
So we're now south, north, south, west.
South, north, south.
West.
I didn't hear that. West. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is where that wants to be. But that's the opposite of where it wants to be. So the southeast one isn't going where it's supposed to be going, is it? Because we want that to go north. So that one actually did. That did what it actually wanted to do, but it was one turn out. I'm getting a bit confuzzled.
Okay, so we know for a fact that the northwest one will always go clockwise. We can't change that directions.
Yeah. That's
So
why
we
I said
need
we've got to do it
everything to
within
match up
4
with the
turns.
northwest one.
And do it in 4 turns would make sense, because on the third turn...
We
on
also
the
know
third
that
turn,
the northeast
on the third turn, we need them to be one step away from the actual result. Which means that the turn before that, you want it to be one step before, follow the chain. But we've only got 4 turns, effectively, because you can only turn it
or
on
multiples
4.
multiples of 4.
Multiples of 4. Right, so that's going east, south, west, north, east, south. So that's going clockwise. That's going east, north, west, south, east, north. East, north, that's going anti-clockwise. This one's gone north, east, south, east, north, west, but then we changed direction of those ones, didn't we? So we went north, east, south, east, north, west. So that's currently going counterclockwise. That was gone east, north, west, north, east, south. So that's gone. Sorry, that's going counterclockwise. It's gone anti-clockwise. I thought I see counter. That's no help, is it? Anti-clockwise, and that's currently going clockwise. So the next one on that from that is going to be west. That's going to go to west. That's going to go to south. That one's going to go west. And then that one's going to go west as well. So push the button one more time. So it should be west, 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 south.
Yes.
Cool. So we've got a pattern going here. I'm starting a new piece of paper.
Right.
Right. So we need to get them to be east, east, northwest, don't we? East, east, north, west in the order that we're doing them in. And they are currently, let's go down here. They're currently west, 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 south. And that's going, always going clockwise. That's going anti-clockwise. That's going clockwise, and that's anti-clockwise by route. Okay, so to get that to east, we've got to go 2. That's 4. So I can't change that one, can I? Because that's locked. It's going to go west, north, east, south, west, north. There we go. That one's going to be anti-clockwise, so that's going to go west, south. No, west, north. East, south. Oh, God. Brain. West, north, east. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So that's going to go from where we are now. So this is going to go west, clockwise. West, north, east, south, west, north. Okay. And then that's going anti-clockwise. It's better if I write this out like this, actually. So that's south, east, north, west, east. So that's 2 out and that's 1 out. Okay. I do feel like we're not going to make it, but okay. The problem is that my solution is based on what we've currently got. Right, so northeast is...
I need to do. Well, so you got a better idea of this than I do.
Sorry, I forgot what it was. So that's northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. So northwest and northeast, I'm happy with. We can leave it as it is. Southeast, I've got to reverse it once, and southwest, I think I've got to reverse it twice. So southeast is northwest, and okay, I'll pull that one.
You just tell me when to pull the button. Pull the button.
Oh, which one was it? Southwest is... Oh, I can't remember which one it is. That was only 2. And that was the northwest. Oh, yeah. Push the button.
Done.
Oh, crap.
Okay. So what we'll do this time, we'll find out what the starting positions are, and then we'll work out from there.
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now, my sovereign, and you. It's curtains for you.
Right, I'll press retry.
This is our last attempt, so we're not going to do anything. Right.
Well, I just had the one of 2 on mine.
Is that so? There you go. Right. So, oh, we've got to go through all of this again as well, haven't we?
Yeah. I think it's basically saying if we fail completely, we've got to do this puzzle again to get to this position. All right.
I
Do you want me
get
to
the
start up
impression that this is the end thing. But anyway, at the moment, all I can hear is what they're doing in the thing, and they're having the conversation thing again.
Yeah. I'm having the same sort of...
It transfers one's essence directly to the soul stone itself, guaranteeing eternal life.
What? You prescribed as madness.
Madness? You heard your treason. You know very well who ordained the Dax creation.
To what?
Yeah, annoyingly. Oh no, actually, no, I did. I wrote it down, didn't I? Did I? Yes. Okay. Right. We've got. So southwest.
You've restored the blade. And with it my essence. Wait. He's here. Come.
Right, so northeast is actually the southwest.
This is the Royal Passage.
And that
Its
equals
construction was ordered by my father for his secret rendezvous.
east.
He was a good king once, but his desire for a lasting legacy drove him to
Yes,
desperate
I
measures.
think it probably is as well.
He was used by
sorry.
his most trusted servant.
She's still doing
And
the
now
talky
he's back.
thing. Right, okay, I'm just writing down
Or
my notes.
maybe I am back.
I'm transferring it over.
My
Got a
mind
new
feels
starting
clouded.
point.
There is
So the northeast
a
one is
power
actually
in
my
me.
southwest,
I
which is
sense it.
east. And the
gained by
northwest
blade
one
or
is
blood. I
southeast,
do not know.
which is pointing east.
I need answers. Follow this path and do not falter. I will
Southeast
stand by you when you need me most.
equals east. So that's the ending position. The southeast is actually northwest for you. No, sorry, southeast for you is actually my northwest, which equals north. And then the southwest is actually my northeast, which equals west. So that's the end positions, and that's the thing on there. So the arrows for each of those is that. Why should I do this? I'm going to go northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. So the northwest was pointing right. Northeast was pointing right. Southeast is pointing right. And
Hold on.
which way the southwest was pointing. I could go and look.
They're all just one stage away from where they should be. So the two at the north end just need to rotate clockwise once. The southeast one needs to go clockwise once.
Sorry, just bear with me a second. I'm just getting my notes in order. So that window there is north. So this is the west side. So both of those are pointing to the right.
The southwest needs to go one clockwise as well. They all need to go one step clockwise. That's all
Yeah,
they
but-
need to do.
You think that, but there's the one that's broken that will only go anti-clockwise. Probably.
Clockwise.
Yeah. That's
So they all just need to go clockwise once.
Okay, so they all start pointing in the right direction. However, right doesn't mean clockwise or anti-clockwise. They actually mean different things. So, the northwest one was going clockwise. The northeast one was going northeast, northwest. So that was the one that was changing direction.
What was it when? Okay, so for the first time I pressed the button
Can't
last
remember.
time.
Oh yes, it's just the direction they did on the first transition, wasn't it? Because that's what the original. And then I started swapping them around. So the first
Yeah,
one
so
went
what was
north.
the first-
The northwest went north to east, so that's clockwise. The northeast one
So
went
we don't
north
touch that
to
lever
east,
then.
so that's clockwise as well.
So what about the southeast one? Which way did that go?
Southeast one went from south to west, so that's clockwise. And so did the southwest one. That went west to
So
north.
they all face the right direction then.
So they all point clockwise.
So they all face the right direction straight off the mark. So what have we missed?
So the northwest one should be pointing east. So what way? You last time you told me that was pointing north. You said the first positions was north, north, south, west.
Yes, that's what they are now. If they all go clockwise one step, they all end up in the correct directions. Which is what we did last time, doesn't it?
No.
Which
No.
one was wrong then?
The third one, southeast one.
The southeast
your
one
southeast
went.
one, yeah.
That went. Did it turn to the east?
East, east, north, west is the actual orientation they should be.
East.
But you're seeing currently that they're north, north, south, west.
Yes.
Which
But
is
if
not
I press
one
the
step.
button and they.
Yeah, but south doesn't go one step to north. It's 2 steps to north.
Yes. Okay. Sorry,
The southwest one is pointing
I've mixed
west.
them around. That's what I did.
The southwest one, your southwest one, is pointing west, which is actually the direction it's supposed to be pointing. So that's actually correct.
Okay.
We know that your northwest one is going to do the full 360 in 4 turns.
So, so the one on the south east.
But actually, we only wanted to do
south.
1 turn clockwise, which means it's got to do it in 5 from north. It's going to go east, south, west, north, east to get to where it needs to go. But I can't change that one, so we know in the direction it's going, it's going to go east,
2 stages.
south, west, north,
Southwest
east. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Yeah. So the northeast one currently is going clockwise, and it also needs to be pointing east. So it's going to go north, east, south, west, north, east. So in 5 turns, we know that that one's going to be in the right place. The southeast one is currently pointing south, but it needs to be pointing north. So in 5 turns, it's going to go west, north, east, south, and then west, which isn't enough. So we need to stall it or get it to reverse direction at some point. So that's wrong. And then the southwest one is currently pointing west. So in 5 turns, we've got to get it to stay pointing west, which means it won't do because it's going to end up pointing north in 5 turns because it'll be west in 4 turns. So we need to get that to stall.
So if we go south, west,
we need it to stall by 1. So if we make that one go anti-clockwise on the first one, get both of those to go anti-clockwise on the first one, and then that one reverses back to, so that will then take it to anti-clockwise from west to south. Then we can say clockwise again for that one. So then it goes west, and then it will go north, and then it will go east. Is that right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's south.
2, 3,
But we want
4, 5, 6.
no, we want it to be pointing west, don't we?
That would be 1 out.
So we don't want to go clockwise at that point. So that's wrong. Okay, so we go from west, and then it goes to north, and then it goes to east. So we need the southwest one to be pointing west, don't we? That's the ultimate direction. It's It is pointing west. But if I reverse it and reverse it again, it ends up pointing south.
So I've just worked. So have you worked out the southeast one?
Oh, right, yeah. So we just leave it going clockwise until the one before the last one, and then reverse the direction.
Yeah. So we reverse it once and then put it back forward again, and that should be in line with the other two.
It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Because if you go back one, then you've got to go forward two to get where you were before, and that's not working.
So in 5 turns, so the first 5 moves, get both the north ones to face east. Yes.
In 5 turns, the east ones they will be pointing where they are because currently they're pointing north, and in the course of 5 turns they will be pointing east because one turn is east and then 4 on from that to get there.
So if we start there, 1 turn, 2 turns,
so
3 turns,
the southeast one
yeah.
has got to go from south to north, so it's got to reverse its direction. So the first clockwise direction, if it goes anti-clockwise, it will go east.
Okay, I've worked out the first one, the southeast one.
Okay.
So it starts at south, yes?
Yes.
We go 1 turn to west, second
Yes.
turn to north,
Yeah.
reverse the direction to go to west,
Yeah.
then reverse it again to go north.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we go east, south, west, north.
Hang on.
Reverse to west, forward to north. Counterclockwise to north. That should be 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turns.
10 turns. So you're
Oh, hold on. That's monkeyed it up. I need to be 9 turns.
You're starting from south, and then each turn after that is 5 turns from the starting point.
No, there'll be 5 turns, and then after that it'd be 4 turns. Everything else will be 4 turns.
No, it won't.
Yeah, to come back to round to the
No,
if you do 1 turn,
well, there'd be no point in doing the 4 turns then, because they'll just come back to exactly where they started from, unless you make any changes within that 4 turns.
Yeah, that's why I made the turn for the south. If we're not touching the 2 north ones,
2 north ones in 5 turns will be where they are, and then in 5 more turns they'll be where they're supposed to be. So you can't do 9 turns because otherwise you'd be 1 off where you need to be. So you've got to do blocks of 5 for the north ones for everything to be in sequence. So you've got to get the south ones to do things in either 5 or 10 or 15 turns.
No. Think about it this way.
No, because if you only do 9 turns on the south ones, you're not going to do 9 turns for the north ones as well, because you're going to be 1 off from where you need to be. You need to be 10 turns, don't you?
No, 9, because you do 1 turn, that'll get them to the east, yes?
Yes.
Then 4 turns from that will mean they're back at the east again, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
So the first set is 5, and then after that it's 4s.
Yeah.
That's why we'd only need 9 turns, but that'd be 1 out. That was my problem. I was doing it in 5s, but then I realised that wouldn't work.
It's 1 turn and then 4 turns. Oh God. 6.
So if I went
9.
south,
I'm
west,
following. I am
north,
following. Yeah.
West,
There's logic
south,
here.
West, north,
East,
south.
So that's south,
west,
north, east, and then that one
7, 8,
will be
9. I've got it.
So that's for just the southeast one, yeah?
Yeah, so just check with me on this one. Okay.
I'll write down each direction. Don't tell me the changes.
Okay.
I'll just write them
so
down.
So it would be...
So I'm just going to scribble this out.
South, west, north, west, south, west, north, east, south, west. That should be 9 turns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Because you don't count south because that's where it starts from. So you'd be the jump
Okay.
from south to west.
So
it's 1,
that's
2,
got to be
3,
pointing north.
9. Yep. No, south. God damn it. I've mixed them up again.
Yeah, and I just suddenly thought to myself, oh, can we do it with the other one? And I thought, oh, no, we can't.
So that needs.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the end result of that one
So his starting position is south, and
going
his
to
starting
be
position is west.
east. East, south, west, north, east. East is the end result of that one. The end result of
No,
that
that's
one
the wrong.
is
That's
N, and the end
so that's
result
that
of that
one,
one
and that's
is
that one.
west. So we want east, east, north, west, and we're starting from north, north, south, west.
Oh boy,
So
this
we
is
need to
hard.
reverse. So south, west, south. So
Okay, let's start this way. To start
so if we go
is
south, west, north, west, north, west, north, west, north, west, that's not going to work either. Okay, so we go south, west, north, east, south, west, north, east, south, west. Again, south, west, north, east. So that's actually a position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at position 7, that's when it's pointing the way you want it to point, which is 2 off from the thing. So it's 2 out. So if you reverse it once and then carry forward, would that not be enough? So just reverse it once and then go forward. You're going to go dink, 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 dink. Was that right? Does that make sense? Answers on the
okay. Run it
postcard.
by me.
Hmm?
Run it by me. So you're saying reverse it only once, yes?
Well, that seems to be what happens when I'm trying to do the southwest one. If I reverse it once, it actually does it twice. It actually does 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
On the
8.
7th one, if you just do the rotation, it will be pointing in the direction we want it to be pointing in, even with your route. So go south. Yeah, so south, west, north,
5,
east, south,
6.
west, north, east, south, west. If we just carried on with that route, on the 7th one, it's there. So if
2,
we go
3, 4, 5, 6,
south,
7,
I
8.
know, east, south, west, north, east, south. Then on the 1, 2, 3, on the 4th one, not the 5th one, it will be north, but not the 7th one. So the 4th one and the 7th one. So that's a difference of 3, isn't it? So my lights just changed. East, south, west, north. So if we go back one, that's east, then go forward. South, west, north, east, south, west, north, east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's east. So if we go back 2, then that would be east. From south, east. So that'd be north.
Needs to be an odd
Then
number.
go forwards. That'd be east. South, west, north, east, south, west. Which again is still wrong. So I wonder if we do it just in reverse anyway. So we go south, just reverse it, say counterclockwise for the southeast one. And where would it actually end up if we just reverse the direction from the existing position? I'm running out of space for all of these different things now.
Okay.
So if it was going to go the opposite direction from south, instead of going west, it's going to go east. So from south it goes south, east, north, west, south, east, north, west, south, east, north, west. Let's just do that. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9,
Got it.
10. Arse.
I think I've got it.
For arse. But if you do it in just reverse order, it is actually only 1 out.
I think I've got it. Okay, so check my logic on this one.
Please do.
So starting south. Okay, so then I go east, north, west.
Hang on.
No,
South, east,
east, north, west,
west. Yeah.
north. Sorry. South, east, north, west, north, east. No, that's where I went wrong. West, south, west. Ah, damn it! I monkeyed it up. See, our magic numbers are 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, and 25. They're our magic numbers.
5, 9,
13,
13.
17, 21,
yeah.
25.
Yeah.
They're our magic numbers.
So here's an interesting thing. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we go clockwise from south, the last position on position 9 is west. If you go anti-clockwise, counterclockwise to you Americans, the last position you have is east. I don't know what the significance of that is, but it's just interesting. Why would that? Oh, because 9 is 1 plus 4 plus 4. So it's just 1 and then 4. Yeah, okay. So it's just 1 in a direction, isn't it? So we want to go 2 direction and then do 4 and 4 and 4, but we can't because that will bugger up the north ones.
Yeah.
And of course, the northwest one we can't affect, we can't change. So that's the linchpin. That's the one that links everything in on the thing. I'm running out of space on my bits of paper. I am.
Yeah, the problem is if we've got this whole thing about face, that means the two at the top are the ones at the north. They need to face north. This is the problem. We don't know which direction.
Well, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't. But we know that your northwest one is the equivalent of my southeast one. Just because there's no other clues other than that, we have to go with what we've got. If it transpires that that's wrong, then we can go, okay,
At least we'll have a formula to work with.
Yeah.
Do we want to call it now because it's 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
We can sit down and work this because we're going to have to work this out off camera because we'll be here for ages working this out.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking at it. I'm going like,
Yeah. The only thing is, we might have to do that first puzzle again. That's the only thing I'm thinking of that might cause us.
well, we know the
an
solution
issue.
for that. We can do that in our sleep now, can't we?
Yeah,
Just
I've got the answers here. So
You've written down the answers.
yeah.
But yeah, my brain's a little bit. I mean, my brain. I fell asleep after work. I watched this new show called Debris, and I woke up and it was finishing.
Did a good job then.
Yeah, so it was really engrossing. It kind of reminded me a little bit of X-Files type thing, but probably with a bit of Warehouse 13, Friday the 13th, the series, all sort of intermingled.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, call it, and we'll work this out off camera. I think.
Yeah.
It's been like ages.
Yeah. We will get there. We will win. We won't cheat much. Thank you to Matt for joining me tonight. That was cool. We only had I think we only had 2 arguments, didn't we? We only had 2 blowouts on that one. So yes, that's good going for us. And thank you to everyone who's been watching as well. I do like to do a little raid here, so I'm going to consult my stream deck of Oracle and see who's on. It's Oik is on. What's he up to? Oh, where did that window go? He is playing Apex. So I met Oik when we were playing Valheim. He was joining a lot of the Reese's streams, etc. He's got a bit bored with Valheim now, so he's not doing that anymore. But it'd be cool if you can join me to raid him. So I shall initiate that. He's also Norwegian. Nice bloke. Oh, press the wrong button. That's that bit done. My next stream is going to be tomorrow evening, where it looks like I'm going to be playing some more Valheim. Oh god, the troll! It's such a shame. I was looking forward to playing so many different games. But yes, and then Thursday, possibly, I'm going to be going back to Breath Edge and see if we can get some progress made on that one, because I did dawdle a little bit trying to remember how to play the game. So take care. Have a lovely rest of your evening, wherever you are in the world, and good night.